Okay, so here we are in the firing range. 50 damage to the head. Yo, what is up guys? I've spent the last 2 days playing an absolute ton of the Battlefield 6 beta, so I've got the best 3 weapons for you guys and their loadouts. So sit back, get ready, I'm about to help you out so you can have a ton of fun with your friends without getting gunned by these monsters and thinking, what just happened? Let's get down to it. One thing you should know is I love playing the support class, and the support class is actually really well paired up with the SMGs. Now, although not technically used for the support class, the SMGs with their sprint speed, their close range capabilities, making it a gun that excels for the role. Now, the best SMG in the beta is actually the SGX, so let's dive into what makes it so good. First of all, we're going to go with a flash hider. This is going to keep you off the radar for your opponents as you're ducking and diving, trying to get those reses in between enemy lines. Then, guess what? We're going to the 8-inch extended barrel. That basically what this will do is it'll allow you to be able to shoot over longer ranges without that damage fall off. And this is great because then you can actually win those gunfights against some of those ARs and not just lose out just simply because you was too far away. We're then going to go to the slim angled foregrip. Now, what this is really good for is just that ADS speed. It's got slight recoil control, but honestly, recoil control in this game isn't that important. And even with the SMG, we're going to be hip firing quite a lot. Then we're going to go to the 30 round fast mag. This only costs 10 points in comparison to the 15 points for the 36 round mag. So with a less 6 bullets, we're going to save 5 points, and that's crucial when we go to our next attachment. That is the soft point rounds. This takes your headshot multiplier from a 1.35 to a 1.7, making those close range gunfights more lopsided in your favor, as you hit those crucial headies, they just fall over. Pretty nice. Then we're going to go with the 50mm green laser. Now, 20 points, but this keeps your hipfire very tight, and that's exactly what we need because we don't always want to be ADSing. This is such a quick battlefield, we need to be switching from fight to fight. And then the last one is dual optic. Now, this is all free game, it's all up to yourselves. I like to use the OSA 1X scope. It's very nice, very clean picture, and you can get the gunfights dealt with quick. Here we are then in the firing range with the SGX. As you can see, the hip fire, very nice. And there really isn't much recoil. To be fair, close range, you're hitting 20s. And then long range, you're hitting 14s. 17s at mid range. Then again, 20s at close range to 5 bullet kill. That's without even hitting their head. Now, with those headshots at close range, you'll see we're hitting 33, so it's a 4 bullet kill, but if they've taken any damage, it's a 3 bullet kill. Next up, we have the M4A1, a gun that most people dub the best weapon in the game, and for good reason. It's very, very strong and is the perfect all-rounder for you to jump in with the boys for any class in the game. Now, this is how it's built. First of all, we're going to go for the compensated break. This is going to reduce recoil massively and improves the remaining recoil for those longer sprays. We're going to go for the 14.5 carbine barrel. It's the most expensive barrel you can actually have for it, but having that improved aiming speed makes you feel so snappy in the fights. We'll actually go for the ripped vertical foregrip, as it offers moderate recoil, but only a loss of aimed accuracy when moving, when realistically you're not going to be doing that much crazy movement and need that superb accuracy. Then a 15 points for the 36 round magazine. Honestly, it only slows movement speed when aiming, and you're not going to be needing to move at light speed. Again, you're going to see a bit of a theme here. The soft point rounds come again, from a 1.35x multiplier to the 1.7, making that time to kill that much shorter. And again, the accessory for the top rail, I've gone for the 2.5x scope. A lot of people say that's a bit too much, but let me know what you think. I want to know what you've been running on your ARs. 2.5 just feels like such a nice little level stopgap between hipfire and that is ADS sprays. Okay, so for the M4A1 in the training ground, we can see it is absolute rapid for a time to kill of any AR. Recoil really isn't that much. I'm not really trying to fight it. I will show you me not controlling the recoil. I am on mouse and keyboard. You can see it does take up, but honestly, it's really not that difficult to keep on target. And you can see how fast it really does take people down. Now for the headshot at close range. Yeah. Nice little sharp burst. It will take your opponents down in no time. Now it's time for my absolute meta gun. This might catch some of you by surprise, but I love this KTS LMG. Now let me run you through it. This is a bit of a different build that you might see from any other YouTuber today, so let me walk you through it. First of all, we're going to go for the long suppressor. This improves recoil at the cost of hipfire and weapon sway. Weapon sway is pretty much non-existent anyway, so don't worry about that. And hip firing, we're not really doing this with an LMG. What this does provide us with is long range sustained accuracy. That will pay dividends in any battlefield as you're looking to control areas with pure firepower and suppression. Next, we go for the MK9 barrel, which is basically the heaviest barrel that you can really get, and it improves accuracy when firing for those prolonged periods. This goes in tandem with the suppressor. Now, we have to cheap out on the grip here, so we're going to go with a folding vertical grip. It gives us some slight recoil control at the cost of aimed accuracy when moving, but we're not really going to be moving when we're aiming down sights. We're looking to be that massive turret on the battlefield. We're then going to go for a very cheap magazine, which is only 10 points for a 60 round quick draw magazine. Now this actually reduces the reload from 3.3 seconds to 2.92, which is actually feels very different from the original drum magazine. And again, we're back to the ammunition. Now, this is a big one. It's 30 points and it's a synthetic tip route. As you can see on the polymer case, it's 1.35 for 10 points, but a whopping 2.1 headshot multiplier for 30 points. That is a W in anyone's book, and you should always be running the synthetic tips. Now, again, for the scope, you can go for what you like, but we're fighting over longer distances, so the 2.5x is probably what I would go for. Let me show you in the firing range. Okay, so here we are in the firing range. 50 damage to the head. That is absolutely insane. And 80 from 20 meters, 40 a bullet, and it stays like that all the way across the board. You can fight snipers with this. Enough of this firing range. I'm going to show you in game. Check it out. We'll be flooding this left, but there's so many snipers on the left. I'm just single tapping this LMG. Wow, the amount of damage it's just done there. Step over, another kill. It just rips people alive. Oh, medic trying to get through. And that really is just the whole thing with this gun. You can just, it's so accurate over long range. Seems like we've almost repelled them back quite a little bit. The recon caught there. Headshot there. Again, that one bullet for 40 damage just changes everything right there. Tank turret looking our way now. Getting a little bit dicey. Oh my, the headshot multiply is disgusting. And again, you could just survive out here for so long with this class. Another headshot, just hitting for 40s. It's so busted. Sniper, yep, hit for 40. See you in a bit. Every time they try and stand up or try and step up to you, you just suppress them back down, and then there's just nothing they can really do about it. And then we'll just go out on the side angle here. And we will finally be taken down by the sniper behind us, but 21-2 right now. All these cowards just standing back. Just timed it perfectly. Let's go. Guy behind us. Deal with him. Again, the full auto just so strong. There's just nothing they can do against us. They're just going to lose at point one. The LMG just too strong. I don't know if we'll even get res. It looks like we're going to get res again. Jump out of harm's way. And there it is. 26, 3 and 10. Easy hold. This LMG is absolutely disgusting, guys. Make sure you get onto it. If you haven't already, hit me with that sub on YouTube. I'd really much appreciate it. And as you can see in the top left, GaGOD cheater. But obviously, we're not. Much love. See you in the next one. Peace.